My name's Harry James. The next couple of minutes we will preview what the Sooners might be doing if this COVID situation is taken care of. And that is their first regular season game, that's between the University of Florida, and their first conference game with TCU. We'll preview that coming up next. Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away! Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name's Harry James. With the COVID-19 scare last week, Sooners didn't have any games to review. So there will only be one men's version, and that will be the preview. And we will first preview the Gators of Florida. Oklahoma will play the aforementioned Florida Gators in Norman. A Florida team, 19-12. 11-7 in the SEC. They lost their regular season finale to Kentucky last year because, remember, because of the COVID, there was no tournament. So there's no NCAA, no NIT, none of that. No postseason tournaments at all. So not even the SEC championship could be played. So that was the final game of the year for them. It was a 71-70 loss to Kentucky. Their head coach, Mike White, a 1999 guy from Ole Miss, and he's in his 6th year at Florida. Key contributors, scoring-wise, for the Florida Gators coming back. Keontae Johnson, averaging 14.0 points per ball game for the Gators, 7.1 boards, and 1.6 assists per ball game for Florida. While also they have Kerry Blackshaw. Blackshaw, 12.8 points per ball game, 7.5 boards, and 1.6 assists per ball game last year for the Florida Gators. The Sooners will then head down the turnpike, head down the road to Fort Worth. Where, remember, last year they played this game, the last conference game of the season. And the buzzer beater by Austin Reeves. That's right, guys. They're back there again. TCU on the road, 16-5, 7-11 in Big 12 play. And now they did get to play in their first round game versus Kansas State. They lost that one, 59-69, 59-49 in Kansas City, the Big 12 Conference Championship qualifier round. Their head coach, Jimmy Dixon, a 1987 grad from TCU. And Dixon is in his 5th year at his alma mater. Trying to get his alma mater back to where they need to be, not going to be easy, but it gets a lot easier with not one, but 2 division-leading scorers coming back from NCAA, including R.J. Nembhard, number 22 for TCU, averages 12.1 points per ball game, 3.7 boards, and 3.5 assists. And Kevin Samuel, number 21, averages 10 points per ball game, 8.4 boards, and 0.5 assists per ball game that last year for TCU. For the beloved Oklahoma Sooners, 19-12, straight up 9-9. Dead even, 500 in conference play. Of course, their last game last season was not in any kind of tournament. It was against the aforementioned TCU Horned Frogs, 78-76, game-winning 77 and 78th point hit by Austin Reaves. We'll talk about him later. Their head coach, Lon Kruger, a 1974 grad from Kansas State. And Coach Lon is in his 10th year back at Oklahoma. Remember when we said we'd talk about Austin Reaves in a minute? Well, it's been a minute. Austin Reaves is one of 2 division-leading scorers coming back. Austin Reaves averaged last year, he wore number 12, by the way. Austin Reaves, 14.7 points per ball game last year, 5.3 boards, and 3.0 assists last season for the Sooners. Well, Brady Manek, 14.4 boards per ball game, points per ball game, 6.2 boards, and 0.9 assists per ball game. Now, as I said, no post game this week. So coming up next, we'll do the women's preview and preview. No review for the men because of the COVID situation at OU now. Not good, guys. Not good at all. The bright side is that there are no longer students on campus now. All online now. So that should help the COVID outbreak. Alright guys, thanks for watching. My name's Harry James. You can catch this and all my other videos on the YouTube, Boomer Sooner 1982. Also Facebook, Harry James Taylor. Or on the Twitter, @HypeManHarry. Alright guys, thanks for watching and Boomer Sooner. Peace.